welcome to my video. I'm Gabby, just Gabby, and there's a few things I want to talk about in this video, so let's get started.
Hello, I'm in a rush today, but that is on me for doing this so late. You don't even get the tripod, it's just me holding the camera. I wanted this earlier, much earlier. I'm only now getting to it, and I still have to cook, and I have to write a page for Daggers and Rooms. But yeah, so a bit of a rush, and it's getting late. I mean, no one needs to eat dinner. There's still food in the fridge. I just need to make dinner because I have no other time this week to make it much. So excuse me for the rush, and I got like less than 6 minutes now. Okay, the original reason what I wanted to do is to let out my feelings, my initial feelings and thoughts of how I feel about the last season of The Umbrella Academy. I finally finished it. I first watched the first 2-3 episodes. And then I stopped because I want to watch it when I was doing my hair. And then I saw, later after that, I saw the Jitta's thumbnails. I didn't watch the video yet because I didn't want to interrupt my own thoughts and feelings about the show, if reflected. So I just saw the thumbnails, like, ooh, I don't know how I feel like that. It's only until I watched the rest of it, because when I first watched the first few episodes, I got a feeling that I liked it. I really liked it. But then I saw the ending and it was a bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. The ending for me was a bit disappointing. I feel like, is there a possible loophole? Maybe not, because it really is end up always being them. By the way, spoilers. It was from the last 3 seasons from what I remember. I didn't watch the last few episodes. This is just basically going off of memory. They were somehow always the center of the whole reason. They do end up saving it, but not without ruining it first. So there was that ending, and then I do like the touching, heartfelt, where some of them more or less had a complete ending, that they reached their final conclusion, like they wrap up the emotional stakes that was always penetrating throughout the full season, especially their feelings towards their father. Some more than others. Some still had things that they left hanging. I think for me, they opened new ones. So they didn't get to resolve the although they resolved some of the old ones, they opened new ones. So then that didn't resolve. So they just it just felt like a bit of a rush ending to me, and that's where my thoughts were. And I feel like they could use an extra episode or a little longer episode just to fully resolve everything. Because then I just felt like I'm just kind of left hanging there. So that was my original thoughts. But other than that, I really do like their journey, most of what them went through, and figuring themselves out and finding that, yeah, there's the people that is there for them, the people that's important to them, and what is not only important to the people that's important to them, but what is important to them, what is they really seeking and what they really need, and versus what they wanted. And I really like that, especially with Diego, although again, he finally got resolved, only for a new one to reopen, especially with Layla, who kind of had her resolve at the end with Diego. But then there was with 5, and then 5 not really getting his resolve. He opened a new one, but is this what he wanted? Is this his full resolve? Is that it? Because I feel like he's left hanging. I definitely know Victor had a full heart resolve. Ben didn't. He did acknowledge, although he wouldn't verbally acknowledge it, he acknowledged that he had a family. The umbrella is his family, although he lost the sparrows, he did have an umbrella who opened to him like family, who were open to him like family, and he did kind of more or less reciprocate, although he won't acknowledge it until the very, very end. And so that was no good. They brought in a new character, and her character was just a MacGuffin. I feel like her character was I have no thoughts on her. Then there were who were missing? Damn, why do I keep forgetting her name? And they said it more than once. I'm mad I forgot her name, but anyway, yeah. I'll put it right here somewhere. With her and her how she feels about her family, how her guilt of her choices, if she made the right choice, and how it made not for only her but for her family, it made it worse, and she's still struggling but still loves them no matter what. I love that for her, and I love how she had resolved with her daughter. And I feel like, yeah, she came out okay. Hers was lukewarm. Her result was lukewarm, I felt. Klaus is also lukewarm. I don't even know he had something to resolve. except with his powers, which, yeah, he kind of did resolve it with the dog. But also, he knows he always has his family. Well, specifically, not Clara. Clara is the daughter. Allison. He always have Allison. Allison's always there, even though she did made some mistakes and made a bad decision, ish. She still was resolved to be there for her family and to be for her daughter. So even though what Klaus did was like stole her TV, it was really messed up. But she still went after him. So I feel like, yeah. So I feel lukewarm with them. And am I missing anyone? Oh, not Ben. Luther. I also feel like he's lukewarm. I think he was really resolving from the very beginning. He kind of was. So my camera cut off. I lost memory, so I don't know where I left off. But I'm going to pretend I left off at Allison and Klaus. I feel lukewarm. And then lastly is Luther, who I also feel lukewarm with. He didn't have much of an arc. And so that's why I feel overwhelming of lukewarmness, and I want something more like a fulfillment, everything ties for the last season of a show that I loved and have been watching since the first season. That's how I feel about the show, my initial thoughts.